What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Rocky Ridge Auto. Today we're talking about this 2024 Honda Civic Hatchback Sport. All the features, things within, in this amazing blue color. So let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look. First up, taking a look on the dash, you can see that it has exactly 26,500 miles. You can see that it is in a normal drive mode, but you also have your drive mode area right over here, where you also have a sports mode and econ. So you can save some gas mileage on that econ mode, and then sports added that little bit of a auto manual feel with the paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. Put it back into normal, and let's check out the rest of the steering wheel. So you have your cruise control settings, nice and easy, adaptive cruise control, so you can use that, adjust the gap, and then you have your home menu, voice commands, volume source, and tune with your radio. And let's go ahead and access your home and see things within the dash that you can access. So other things that you can access is speed and time, driver attention, seatbelt, maintenance, safety support, settings within the instrumental panel, display, you can customize it however you would like, and of course have no content. Warnings while you're driving, and back to range and go. This is tracking trips and seeing how far you can get. Check out your touchscreen display. So you can see here's your home menu where you have your sound, Bluetooth settings, clock settings. You can scroll throughout that, as well as going back up, and smartphone settings. This is where you can access Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, connecting your phone right down below here, as well as AM and FM radio, media, Bluetooth, and regular plug-in. Connect your phone right down here, and then your menu button is over here like I mentioned. Let's put it in reverse, and you can see your nice clear backup camera, as well as you have different backup camera views. So you can see your regular view, a hitch view, as well as a little bit of an outward view. See all of those and customize it however you like when you are backing up. But let's put it back into park. So underneath all of that, you have your adjustable vents as well as hazard lights. Climate control, super easy to adjust, and it does pop up on the screen to help you navigate that. But overall, it is nice and easy to control, like mode, airflow, and your temperature. Turn the back on. Front, rear defroster, AC, and ventilation. Down below here, you have a charging port and a 12-volt plug-in. You have some space for some storage, cup holders where you have your key fob. Key fob has lock and unlock, remote start, as well as that trunk release. You can use that. Engine start stop button is located right over there. You can see that, use this for keyless entry as well. Nice and easy, set that down. You have your drive modes like I went over. Auto off for that stop and go traffic, saving some gas, parking brake, as well as brake hold. Center console has some storage, and you have your lighting settings up top here. But that about wraps up everything for the front of this Civic. You of course have your door panel with your window, front and back, as well as child lock, door locks, and mirror controls. You can use that. Let's take a step out and take a look at the interior of this Honda. The interior of this Honda is a gray and black cloth material. You have cloth and leather mixture, and it gives a little bit of a luxury look. Let's take a look at the back seats. Back here, the cloth and leather continues. So you have that leather seat in the middle, cloth on the outer seats. Plenty of leg room within this hatch, as well as a little bit of some pockets in the door panel here, as well as your window control. Let's take a look at the trunk space. So since this is a hatch, it actually offers a decent amount of cargo space. So you can see that you have a divider here, as well as a divider up here. Gives a little bit of a separate look from the back seats to the trunk area. You do have a lifted trunk area here with a spare tire and some tools in case of any emergency. Put that back down, and a decent amount of cargo space. You can always remove these things and have it how you would like. But that about wraps up everything for this hatchback. You have a handle on either side to put it down, but it isn't very hard to put it down. Civic Sport Hatchback here at Rocky Ridge Auto. That is all I have for today. If you have any questions, feel free to text or call 717-733-8985, or you can always stop in for a visit. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.